strange answers and things which really, I couldn't scold him also, but he was right. It was a pocket dictionary. So I always feel that this is a education field as such which really teaches us new things and new experiences every day. I need to have discuss with you all the impact our national education policy of 2020 will bring in. Actually, on 29 July, I think so, we had national education policy coming in. So it was something like, every principal had dreamt of a lamp and they rub it and a genie comes out and says that, what do you want? It was that kind of a policy. So everything which every principal, I think so, dreams, the major thing, I think so, which will have an impact, one, definitely, that we are having a policy which will be having a 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 formula, and we will be really taking care of our little ones, and the kindergarten is going to join us, and the framework will be national framework for ECC will be done by the NCRT, so that is beautiful. So maybe now the little ones will also join in the mainstream. That is like one of the key aspects which I feel it's really going to make a huge impact, because I think so many of the principals who are here will feel that when the little ones come for the admission in class 1 in the mainstream schools, there are like different preschools with different curriculars, different maps, how they have completed their portions. So sometimes when kids come in grade 1, it is like you ask them something and the parent says, no, this has not been taught. So it will be like, now more planned way of the learning. That is one very nice thing. Then we are going to give more focus on not only academic stream subjects, but co-curricular and extracurricular subjects. That is one of the beautiful things which can happen. Then also, like, it's one of the key things which is given is like coding will start in grade 6, and children will be having, internships of around 8 or 10 days for grade 6 children. I think so that will be a beautiful experience for them. So overall, NEP is like every principal's dream. It's going to look after for 21st century skills for children. It is more application based. It is very holistic. It is, I think so, in every aspect, it is a dream and a policy which we really look forward to. But only thing is, as it is said that every policy can be a success how it is implemented. So implementation of the policy, we have to, wait and see how it goes, and then we can make use of all the lovely possibilities which NEP is going to give us this year, in coming years to see. And also one of the key factors which I also like has nothing to do with the junior section, but undergraduates, where you have a scheme where entry and exit, which is like they can, and any given time, I think so many of the children from different social economic stratas have issues where they exit at undergraduate levels, and it will be a beautiful thing that they can enter, accumulate their credits and come back and join and again start with their degree course or whichever course they want to do. I think so that will definitely decrease a lot of dropouts, which especially happens after grade 8. And by the time children do grade 12 and go to degree colleges, there are so many issues, and especially at the low income group, that once they leave the course they cannot come back. So this aspect of NEP is beautiful, where they have this kind of policy where they can have multiple entry and exit, and they can also accumulate their credits in ABC, your academic band credits, and then they can utilize it and complete their study. So it's NEP is like, it's going to look after every aspect of what the world is, all over the world, different countries, as Sir said, whether Finland, whether Canada, whether US, all the other countries are taking care. Only thing is now we have to see how it is implemented. So thank you so much, and I really sincerely, like as any principal, I am also looking forward to all these changes, and I'm very positive it's all going to work, definitely. Thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Adarsh. I'm from Patna. I would like to, I've got a topic right now to speak upon the socio and psychological factors affecting the children during the pandemic when we started online classes. First and foremost thing which I would like to tell you is that when pandemic came, everyone thought what is going to happen to the education industry. But people like all of you over here, present over here, certainly changed it. Innovation came in. We started looking towards technology. As most of the people think that technology was there, so the development of the child was not there, but it was there. What happened was, if you would have completely taken out the children from the education, then it would have affected them a lot more. What would have happened if their learning would have stopped? When the learning stops, right, the negativity comes in. So it is very important, and it was very important for all educationists who are present over here and all over India to shift their change towards technology. I'm very much sure that the online classes was not as much effective as the classroom coaching or teaching. But it gave the children a routine. It should not have been like that there was no routine which was followed. Every school who did online classes followed a routine. And the best thing which I saw, my children are also in DPS Patna. Best thing which I saw about in that thing was that they gave opportunity to each and every child to interact. What was there was they divided it into two groups. Say 40 students were there. So they divided it into 20-20. And each and every child was asked questions. Every child was given time to answer everything. During the exams also, they conducted it beautifully. No one should enter the room where the examination is going on, when the child is giving the examination. But what exactly went wrong over there was, coming from a preschool background, I have a preschool, right? And the most of the brain development of a child happens till the age of 6, 70% we talk about it. Because they observe their parents, their colleagues, also their teacher, how they are working and how they are behaving. So what went wrong with them was there was a connect which Sir also talked about. The connect was not there. The personal connect, when the teacher hugs a child, right, the child feels very comfortable and feels happy about it. Okay, a pat on the back from a teacher to a small student also, right? It encourages them. That connect was not there. What was happening was the gross motor development which is required for the child was not happening. They were stuck to a place, sitting and just doing their work. only studies were there, no extracurricular activities, neither from the school side nor from the parent side as well. They were not allowed to go outside because everyone were fearing pandemic. क्या होगा मेरे बच्चे? That was the thing which was there. But the educationists and all also changed it. Right? They gave them at least a teaching, a routine to follow every day. Apart from that, the thinking of the children is now that we have to stay at home. The teacher is not with me. So that also some of the children were affected. They did not do as well as their peers did it. Understanding that what the teacher is going through, because the teacher also innovated themselves in order to give online classes. Because if the teacher was not accepting that innovation, no one would have been able to be successful. They innovated themselves, they did their coaching, they did their training, how to go about and paying attention on each and every child. So it was not a bad year, I'll say. It was a learning for us as well, how to move forward, how to bring innovation, how to change the education industry, and now we will be more ready. Now we'll be more ready for any kind of adversaries which come into us. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. I'm Hidaya from Chennai, India. Good morning. I'm Ankita Shah from Chennai, India. So today's topic I'm going to discuss regarding the safety measures once school reopens. As we know, during the COVID situation, none of the kids was allowed to come out. So they doesn't know how to be safer at the outside world. So I feel as ma'am has discussed the main points, so I'll discuss only the few key points. So children has to get educated more once they enter the school. So teachers has to train them how to be safer in the classroom. That is the most educationist has to do it. Instead of starting the curriculum once they enter the school, the teacher has to teach them the safety measures. Once they come inside, they have to wash their hands. During the lunch, the major important thing is lunch. We see in the schools, as the bell rings, they are ready to open the box and they eat. So now it is not like before. They has to wash their hands, clean up their self, upper body, then they have to eat their lunch. So this is all the small things we need to take care of the children. Because parents are the most worriest people whether to send or not. If we teachers show them the satisfaction level that we are most taking care of them, then definitely they will be open up to send up their children. So the few days of the school reopens, the teacher has to educate the children to be entire day, how many days, how many hours they have to wash the hands. The washroom areas has to get cleaned up. They have to flush themselves and they have to come. Many kids, just they go, they come. So we teachers need to train them in such a way that even the parents are most